Well, the biggest challenge to begin with was I wanted to create the movie with computer animation, and yet these characters have always been seen as 2D drawings, that beautiful pen line that Charles Schulz had. And so how could I take what I love about his drawing and what I think we can create in the world with computer animation and put those together? And that was the biggest challenge in the first year, developing the look and the style and the movement technique for Charlie Brown. It was also the most exciting for us and for our animation team because it was different than anything else we've ever done. And I'll say it was probably technically the most challenging movie I've ever worked on to make something that looks so simple. Well, I think there's something that in terms of lighting and in the texture of the world, it makes you believe that that world really exists. It invites an audience into that place. And for those 80 minutes, you believe that that world really exists. You know, a great example, and this comes down to emotion. There's a moment where Charlie Brown is very sad, and Snoopy comes up to put his hand on his back. And there's something with computer animation, with the lighting. As his hand comes up to his back, you see a shadow begin to cast. You feel the anticipation of the touch. And then when he puts his hand on there, there's a little cushion. You see those details, and I think it makes the emotion of the scene just a little bit richer. The great thing is that the way that Charles Schulz created these characters and the stories that he told were not about a particular time period. He was reflecting the universal human condition, I believe. Those feelings that we all have inside but we don't often express, like, do people like me? Will I ever succeed? Will I achieve my dreams? And we watch with Charlie Brown as he tries and he fails in big ways, and we laugh because the comic strip was always funny. And when we laugh at him, we kind of laugh at ourselves because we can see ourselves in Charlie Brown, in all of the characters. And I think that's what made the job easy in creating a movie today for a new audience, because those ideas are still relevant. Charlie Brown in this movie, the little red-haired girl comes into his life for the very first time. I watched my daughter have her very first romance. It's happening today just like it did for him, so it connects.